a minute and a half out, but I am going to get things up and rolling and making sure they're working. Okay, let's see if that works. Excellent. All right. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Zoom person in the YouTube. Okay, that's working. All right. We'll get Patreon up and running. You can say bad words in Patreon if you want. Okay. Patreon is up and rolling. All right. And just cause we're about a minute early, but I'll throw this out is just cause if you guys are paying attention, anybody paying attention, today's episode is brought to you from the world of Zero Fucks Given. Go check out that shit. You can see it all back on my wall behind me. I'm kind of a fanatic when it comes to shit like this, especially with this guy, and his specs are awesome. So go to www.zerofuckscoin.com. Tell him he sent you, and you'll get 10% off your shit. Go get you some. And if you don't, you're dumb. There you go. How about that? So welcome to it. It is the noon hour. And let me finish clearing out the rest of my bullshit screen so I can pay attention to all y'all. Okay, cool. Real Talk with Keith motherfucking Walker. And I'm so excited about this. I have no idea what it's going to do. You people are in for a fucking treat today because we have entered the world of generational fuckery. And in the studio today is Kasey motherfucking Walker coming from the upper Midwest. And if you are awesome enough to be watching or streaming in from YouTube, then you can see that I kind of figured some of this shit out. And so I'm running a Zoom meeting basically with Kasey in it. And so, and then I can share that. So I'm sharing the Zoom meeting. So you actually get to see both of us for the first time. Now, if you're on one of the other platforms, you're not going to see this. And for you, it's going to be much like we've been doing with the live stream and the call in stuff. Mom's on Facebook and she says she loves you. Aww, Mom.
I love you too, Mom.
He loves you too, Mom. All right, cool. So here we are. Oh, your mom says smile. She must have the YouTube go to. She's fucking coaching you from here, bro. Oh, it's so bad. Anyway. All right, dog. Well, what's happening? What are you doing?
Hanging out with Keith motherfucking Walker.
Right. Okay. And then, so I brought you on the show, basically for any of y'all who've been paying attention for the last nearly 2 months, really, when this whole live stream stuff took off. I just figured it was appropriate to bring in one of my greatest motivators, which I'm very grateful. It's, shit rolls downhill. Sometimes it rolls back uphill or something like that, I guess is a good way to put it. But so the kid put a boot in my ass, and which was appreciated, and the timing's real well. I started with an idea of trying to do a little podcasting with a professional friend of mine, and since I've wanted to do goofy shit like this for a long time anyway, I thought, well, fuck, if I'm trying to figure out how to do shit for her and me, why not do it for myself? So I did. And Kasey's in the house right now just because he's been a huge help in just being motivating for one, and just trying to be helpful. Like, I don't know, the kids nowadays are like X times more proficient in technology than the oldsters are, I think, in a lot of cases. So that's been real helpful. So that's about that piece. I just wanted to say I appreciate the hell out of you, and it's been a lot of fun. So you can throw in your 2 cents or your perspective or thoughts and cares on any of that, or we can just bullshit about anything.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I've been having a blast with it, and like you said, the younger generation more proficient. And I'm far from proficient with any of this shit. Like most of my answers come from Nick, obviously.
Right.
But yeah, no, it has been fun. It's been an interesting journey so far, and it's nice to see like a little bit of progress and some steam picking up, a couple people getting involved, seeing more people on the gratitude list is fun. And it's like you said, the gratitude list is fun. I like to roll through the comments and like read other people's, and it does make everybody feel better. It's kind of a cool thing. I like it. I'm enjoying it. So
cool. So what's next? What do we do next? What do you think?
I mean, I think you were talking about the next move is kind of merch, yeah.
Merch,
getting some Keith motherfucking Walker merch out there.
Right. So okay, so there's that.
About that publicly at all?
And we can play with that. So I'll pick your brain. So just cause, and give some feedback, and we can play a little brainstorm here. Have you ever seen the picture of me riding the unicorn?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Where I'm doing like this with the zero fucks, right?
Yeah.
So how about a coin with that on the front, and on the back it says zero fucks given, like FUQS, so I can spell it different or something like that.
Okay, I mean you're kind of trending on the zero fucks coin at that point. Yes. I would probably put "we do what we want" on the back of it.
Okay.
Because you got the zero fucks with the zero fucks on the front, right?
Okay.
And then you could put "we do what we want" on the back of it, and then even if you're like spelling fuck differently, you're kind of stepping on, like, that's the homeboy. I wouldn't want to piss him off. You know what I mean?
So, and that I will tell you. No, I appreciate that. Because again, I reached out to him about doing some collaborating and stuff like that, and he's just got more going on than he's wanting to fuck with, and
right.
And so again, he's kind of shot me the direction, and I told him stuff like that, and he's totally cool with it. So I'm not disagreeing with you. Oh, here comes Coach. She's up. Hi, Mom.
I mean, yeah, no, if you talk to him and he's fine with it, then you're not stepping on toes. That's totally fine. I thought you were trying to get around like a copyright. I was like, well, that's your buddy too. It's not just a legal jump. Okay.
Yeah. Do you see your mom here? Can you say hi to her so she?
Yeah, of course. Hi, Mom.
Remember that? Fuck, what was that show? I don't remember what it was like. It was some off of fucking Nickelodeon, but it was just that.
Oh, it's Hey Arnold, dude. It's Hey Arnold. I know.
Right, I got that. I got that.
Like, seriously.
Anyway, no, so I thank you. Because I've talked to him before about it, and I mean, zero fucks, no fucks given. Like, I mean, that's a phrase there's 100,000 varieties of shit out there like that. But you're right. I mean, I'm absolutely not interested, because he's really helped make us who we are. That zero fucks collection has made your mom and I rock stars in a lot of different ways. So,
right.
I have nothing but appreciation. So yeah, it would be, definitely everything I do is, fuck it. Like, there's nothing super original. The planet's been around forever. So, everything's an offshoot of something else, but I see what you're getting at. And I have one your mom doesn't like. But
so good.
It's like the front of them, I've got like, it's I do what I want, and it's just kind of like and whatever face is doing it, like I just need something very cool. And there's a meme of it, and just like yeah. And on the back of it,
Okay.
it's like the wrestlers are there. It's like I do what I want. And on the back, the wrestlers like suck it. And it's
Oh right, yeah.
He's like, "Gotta do that," and I'm like, "Why not?"
That's a good one. I like it. No, I like it. I'm into
Like,
it.
only idiots are gonna be fucking buying this shit anyway, like us. So what'd she say? Oh, she's yelling at me out there now. She's like, "Don't do that," probably. But anyway, so
I mean, if everybody always listened to their managers, we would have never had Queen.
oh, anyway,
Just saying.
I don't know. I'm wide open to stuff, and I'm hoping to get locked up with your boy here again at some point and start do some design. So there's like 3 other people watching this. Throw your 2 cents at people. Like if we're gonna design swag around this shit. Like, are you buying that shit? Somebody tell me a story. Are you buying coins, pics? I already got pics on the website, leftover from the book stuff. T-shirts are pretty easy to do, I think, and we can do some shit. And I've got a handful of, whether it's a we do what we want shirt, or using the same like black shirt with the same lettering off the book, and it's just like I do what I want somewhere in there and all that kind of stuff. The website logo goes in a corner of everything or something like that to kind of give it a circle around. I don't know. Thoughts?
Here's a cool one that's kind of inexpensive to produce, but I kind of like. Do you remember the old Live Strong bracelets?
Yes, the rubber,
like those silicone bracelets.
Yeah.
So I used to keep one on my wrist that just said "Shut the fuck up," and it was a reminder to me. Like once in a while, I run my mouth a little bit too much, and I reach down and snap my little rubber band, and I'd shut the fuck up. So like a cool one that would be relatively inexpensive is "We Do What We Want." Like Live Strong band. Okay. And it's just like a constant reminder on your wrist that like the choices you're making and things of that nature are what you're doing what you want. Like everything that you're teaching. Okay. It's just a little reminder that's right there, relatively inexpensive to produce and inexpensive for like customers. But I think that would be a popular one because of the fact that it's inexpensive, and it's also that little reminder.
Wow. Okay. Make a note. I got okay. Yeah, those are, and I know those are pretty. I've seen them. Obviously, I've got fucking bags of them from Shiprock because that's a favorite freebie that people pass around on the boat. People bring hundreds of them or whatever, and they just have got their names on it or where they're from or whatever it is that they had printed on it. So I know they can't, and again, people have got fucking bags of them, so I know they can't be too awful expensive.
It's not hard to get a hold of. The one that I had, one of my old bartenders made for me.
Okay.
Like he made them to give away to friends and stuff all the time, and he made me that one. So
he made it.
I had it for a couple of years. I actually gave it to my old roommate when he moved out.
You mean he had it made?
No, like he had the website that he was having them like you just type in what you want it to say and they press it onto it and they send it, by the 100 or whatever.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
So
yeah, that's
cool little kid that I think is popular, most people.
Right. Okay. That's simple enough. I got a buddy who did he did it himself because he's savvy and he does some shit like that. But he printed up some stickers that are just fucking epic, and it's him, and it's like that picture of him like coming from above. It's kind of cartoon-esque, and it's like with the big head kind of thing, and he's just like doing one of these, and it's just a great shot of it. It's a sticker of himself, and he, like I said, he that's what I mean. He does shit like that all the time, so it's his own design, and then he's got a fucking printer, so he printed them out himself, and but I'm gonna cross paths with him here in the next month or so, hopefully, and chat with him about like what it takes. Like, okay, I want my stickers as well, just because they look like fun.
Yeah.
And
stickers aren't bad. Nick can design those pretty easy.
Yeah.
Also, when I was with Lucha, they're still doing it. Nick's got the stuff to make pins, which are cheap and also available, and something that you could get on the website that people would probably be interested is like, we do what we want pins.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, pins are kind of a thing right now. Like, they're popular. People have pins all over their shit right now.
Okay.
Like, Sarah's probably got like 10 pins on her shirt.
Oh, wow. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, like she's got a flannel that has a bunch of pins all over it, and it's just kind of a popular thing right now. But like, Nick's got a print press and everything, so you could do pins. I'm just thinking about little easy stuff that is marketable that people would be interested in, that isn't going to be high cost for labor or like product to start off with, and pins, the little bracelets, things of that nature.
Yeah.
And that gets the ball rolling, and we can work out the bugs and stuff on the ordering and all that jazz, and put that together and make sure that's running and stuff before you move into like larger merch, like hoodies and shirts and things of that nature.
Right. No, I totally agree. It's got to be, obviously in the beginning, it's the beginning. And yeah, I don't have a fucking mega bankroll to throw in on it yet. So no, it could be fun.
Pins, bracelets, coins, guitar picks, little trinkets of that nature are things that, like, and then once a couple people have them, then a couple more people have them. And, the little we do what we want bracelets can be a great, like, little gift for people too, because it is like I said, it's a little reminder. It's, we do what we want. Like, it's just there. And, I see people purchasing things of that nature as gifts and for themselves on a regular basis. So.
Okay. I like it. Yeah, it's simple. That's easy.
I mean, patches, like little patches or banner things too, are always cool.
Yeah.
Super easy. But yeah, I think that's all future stuff, the next moves.
All right. Very cool. All right. Well, keep that in your mind as well. Yep, your mom's in there blowing up Facebook. She likes your little
and what a funny
reminders.
Story. Told him to tell a funny story, and Aaron is watching.
Oh, your mom says tell a funny story.
And Aaron.
A funny story? What the fuck?
I didn't say.
I'm not an improv actor.
Say that again?
Said I'm not an improv actor.
Tell me about your hornet's nest.
Oh yeah, that's fun. It was like, I don't know, the basketball. Neighbors pointed it out to me, and I was like, "Oh, that sucks." So I hit up the landlord, and they were like, "Yeah, that's totally your problem." I was like, "All right." So it was like $250 to get it removed, and I was like, "I don't know. I'm moving out in a year. I don't really give a shit." But with the dogs, and my neighbors have two like infant children. Yeah. I'm sure that the reason they pointed it out is because they're concerned about their kids being like their driveways attached to mine. So I was like, yeah, I probably should handle that before one of these kids gets tagged by one of these bald-faced hornets and I causes a bunch of fucking problems. So yeah, they came out. It took like half an hour, 45 minutes for them to get the whole thing down. It's totally gone. They like treated the whole area and stuff so that they don't come back.
So did you watch them do it?
No, they like just showed up and I might have been at work.
Oh, okay.
Sarah talked to the guy. I think I was at work. Sarah talked to the guy, but he just like came and like rang the doorbell, and he was like, "Hey, I'm here to deal with this." And she was like, "All right." And he was like, "Probably don't need you for anything." They told me that we didn't even have to be here. Okay. So he just went out there and did it, and then he sent me a couple goofy ass pictures, and that was it.
Okay. No, I was
picture of himself smiling with the beehive behind him. I was like, all right, you're a nerd. Really a cool company. I was like, it's like professional pest control or something, and they were a cool company. They're like, sales rep was really good. Like I called probably 10 different places trying to find a better price and just couldn't, and ended up going back to them because like their sales rep was funny and entertaining and stuff. And then the dude that came out and did it also had like a good sense of humor and shit. So it was like kind of a cool company. It seemed like a bunch of younger bucks. Like dude that came out was probably 23, 24.
Right. Huh.
So, but yeah, they got the job done in like, you know, a 24-hour time frame. So that was cool.
Cool. No, I was curious as to the method because it kind of ties into whatever is spooky about the planet or fucking whoever's paying attention, because I don't have any hornet issues in my backyard or any of that, so I don't care, and I'm not paying any particular attention to that or any of that. But all of a sudden, and you know, because I shot you some fucking videos, like my streams are like,
yeah.
My streams are fucking full of it now. It's like,
of course,
why are you listening to me, and why all of a sudden am I interested in that? Which I am. I mean, I've seen some fucking bonehead shit, which is, I mean, it's sad. It's sad how dumb people are sometimes.
I mean,
but and again, I watch these fuckers and like
I've had my fair share of raid.
What's that?
Oh, I've had my fair share of smaller nests that I've just hit with a can of raid from 20 feet away.
Sure.
That one was just like off conical and stuff. From my understanding, he sent me like what they did. So from my understanding, he gassed it with some sort of chemical.
Okay.
And that killed everything on the outside and all the like immediate worker bees.
Right.
And then he basically just like covered it and ripped it off with something, and it ended up in a vat of chemical that immediately killed and everything.
Okay. So he
puts his little bee suit on, and then he gasses the shit out of it, and then he rips it off.
Right. Okay. That looks like some of the more professional jobs that are on my reels now about how to take care of it. And but yeah, there was a few again, a few of the home jobs where it was like, you're over your head here, bro. Like a man's got to know his limitations, right? And it's just,
oh yeah, I had a couple dumbass buddies reach out like, I'll come knock it down. I was like, nah, man, I'm just gonna pay these guys. A little research. You can only take like 30 of these stings before you die. Like there's thousands of these things like that. I had a couple buddies that were like, oh bro, I'll come handle that.
I mean,
it's all good.
If they die, you don't have to pay them and make good content. It's like, yikes.
Yeah, but the problem is if they die, I still have a fucking hornet's nest and a body and a bunch of paperwork to deal with.
Well, that's true. I mean, unless they do enough damage that the hornets are like, we're out of here, but we're gonna sting your ass on the way out. Like, I don't know.
I just see that turning out bad, and everybody and my dog's getting stung over it. Yeah. I was like, let's just let that be professionals.
Sure.
That one's a little out of my wheelhouse.
I'm not disagreeing. It sounds, based on the look of it, it's probably worth. That was worth not being a home job. So nobody got hurt.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
No, I mean, if I had caught it 2 weeks earlier, I'm sure it would have been fine. But once it's in that like conical, you gotta like, how do you spray the raid up in that hole without getting fucking wrecked?
Right. Right. Yeah.
Well.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
That's gone.
Hey, just so you know, I just got a notice on this. It says my free meeting will end in 10 minutes. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Well, now you know.
So I guess we can only do like a 30-minute Zoom call.
It looks
40 minutes almost.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Uh-oh. Did I just shut it down? Uh-oh. I didn't just shut that down, did I? Oh, I did. Oh, I'm such a failure. Hey, what's up?
Minutes ago, because that was like right at the 30-minute mark. It kicked me off.
No shit. Yeah, I just saw that. I'm like, did I just kick you off? Oh, wow.
It was Zoom. Not second. So you're not paying for Zoom. You only get a 30-minute window.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, I mean, this is why we're running test episodes.
Yep. Well, on the bright side, you're back on the speakerphone, so I mean, we're still live on everything else, so that's still going. We just can't see your face.
All right, fair enough.
Oh shit. Well, interesting. All right. Well, you get 30 minutes for free. I wonder how many times I get to do that, or if there's a limit on that as well. Guess I'll find out.
I don't know.
Next time. Huh. Me. Son of a bitch. Well, that was fun. Huh. Wow. All right. Well, I'm glad you're not doing. You were halfway through a tutorial.
It looks like you can do as many meetings as you want, but they are limited to 40 minutes.
40 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. So I might have, because I tried to click that button out so I could get it off my screen, and that might have shut it down. I don't know. Well, no, we're 25 minutes. You were early. Yeah, you might have been hanging around. Well, close to it. Anyway. All right.
So you can end the meeting if you want to stay on the free one. You can like end the meeting, like start another meeting in a different window, end the first meeting, and jump to the other window. Because you can do as many as you want, so you can do them back to back like that. But they are 40-minute limits.
Oh, that is so interesting. Okay. That's good to know. All right.
Yeah.
Coolio.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We're learning.
Yeah. Trying to figure this shit out. Okay. Let's see. Aaron would know how to do the YouTube thing. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, the YouTube is, well, we're on YouTube. Like I had the Zoom meeting in. Just doing the Zoom for longer. You got to do membership stuff. And that would, I mean, probably if you do member stuff, then maybe we could do something about those boxes and build the side by.
Oh, yeah, that's probably where that comes in. You're probably right.
Yeah, do the side by side shit. Because I know some people who've, again, Zoom, I think is a good piece of hardware that people use to do stuff like this. And you can move your boxes around and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, but it's not in the budget yet. But hey,
you can just do guest appearances for 30-minute windows.
Yeah.
Come on for the first 30 minutes and make sure you stay on time, and then when they get kicked off, continue the show on you.
Yep. Yeah, that's it.
That'll totally work. So, but yeah, now we know. I wouldn't have guessed that it was just going to boot us off like that. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Like I said, I haven't really messed with Zoom before. I just know that a lot of people used it, especially like during COVID for meetings and things of that nature. So,
oh yeah,
I guess they either had accounts or memberships, or they kept their meetings to 30 minutes.
Yeah. No, and there's still like I do board meetings in Oregon, and that's all Zoom stuff, and they are all way longer. But again, these are companies that are doing multiples, so I'm sure they have paid for accounts, and they get however many people like on the staff that you can have invited and all that good shit. It's a bigger number than what you get on the freebie, but okay.
Yeah, the freebie's 25, and it looked like the paid was 100, which I don't know that we need to have 100 people on.
No, not yet. I mean, that
sounded terrible.
Yeah. Hey, be quiet. My turn. I got something.
Right.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I have to imagine that if you're the one hosting the meeting, that you can mute all the boxes and unmute them one at a time.
You can do.
That's the only way I can imagine that would work.
Yeah, that's a true statement as well, because I had all those options when I set this one up. And of course, it was just you and me, so that's a free for all. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Piece of the puzzle put together.
What's that?
So that's another piece of the puzzle put together.
Yeah. No,
Learned
that
something new today, so that's always good.
that was good. Yeah. Hopefully, we'll see. Again, it looked like most of the action was coming out of the Facebook Live, which is, I don't know, interesting. I had one person. It looks like I got one person in YouTube. Are you still there, Sonia? Are you hanging around, or is that just me looking at myself? We'll see if she clicks in. If you're in here, let me know what you thought about the split screen Zoom meeting stuff, if that was effective. I think your mom was watching it too, so I think she enjoyed it. So anyway, cool. Your mom's trying to get therapeutic here, so I'll throw this out and see if we want to go anywhere with this for a minute. The topic is forgiveness. I heard something this morning in my meditation that clicked. You forgive the person, not the action, makes forgiveness seem easier. Okay. What are your thoughts on that, Kasey?
I would agree, I assume. There's been times where, we had, me and Sarah had a close mutual friend, some fuck shit, and we had to kind of cut him off from our lives, and, forgiving that action, because it was pretty fucked, is hard to do. But I don't hold any animosity towards the person. They're not in our lives anymore, but, personally, I don't have anything against them. They're forgiven. But the actions that they committed are what keeps them distant from me.
Yeah. Okay.
I got burned enough times that I wasn't going to play with the fire anymore.
Right.
But, the person is totally forgiven. The actions, however, I'm going to hold pretty close, because that happened enough times and it was hurtful enough that it's just I'm not allowed to happen.
Right.
So I think that's kind of what that statement is coming at, is you don't necessarily have to forgive the action or be okay with the action to move past that, to forgive the person.
Yeah. My take on it, the old cliche, and especially as one of those parental cliches, is and it's a harsh word, but you know what we're talking about. It's hate the behavior, don't hate the child kind of thing.
Right.
And when your kids were just acting out and doing whatever, it's hey, it's just what they're doing. It's not who they are. And it's the same for adults a lot of the time too. And I shared that throughout parts of the book as well, is that, in many cases it's not bad people. We just do bad shit.
We're not necessarily defined by our actions. If you continuously repeat actions, you start defining yourself. But a single action is not a definition.
Right. And it certainly isn't. Again, it's not in a lot of cases. I don't know. I wasn't a kid hoping that I'd grow up and be a crackhead and rob little old ladies. That wasn't the intent, right? But things like that happened, and it's just I wasn't happy about it, but it was what was happening, whatever. In short, and I guess all there is to say about that as well is, yourself, not you personally, but all of us. But that reigns as well personally, and being able to forgive myself. And that's part of it, is I'm not evil to the bone, but I've done some bad shit. And, being able to forgive myself. And you're right. Part of that, and it's interesting how this kind of folds in. If anybody's been paying attention the last couple of days, reading in the book, we've been talking about amends steps and cleaning up the wreckage of the past and all that kind of stuff, and going back to those that we had done harm and looking to make it right. Like, it's not an apology tour, and I say that a lot of the times. Like, apologies are as thin as anything, but it is, and it's kind of like where, I don't know, this person that you don't hang out with anymore might have said I'm sorry 100 times, and it's like, well, that doesn't really mean anything. It's in the change. Like, if you really are making an amend, if you're really trying to make shit right, then you don't do that shit again, right? And that would be, I mean, that's where all that comes from. And you know, there's, well, again, I'm not going to go read the whole book again right now or any of that kind of stuff, but there's a process to that, and some change is easy and you just stop doing that, and some change takes a lot of work, and but you go through the process, and again, is going back to the places that we've not done so well, but bringing a different package to the table, I guess, is, like, for me, that's the goal. And that's truly where the amend happens, change happens, forgiveness happens, and all of that kind of stuff. So I don't know, which is great, because all of it left alone is just a fucking bag of rocks that you're just toting around, and the DVD player that's got all the corrupt fucking videos that keep playing again and again. And it's like, we need to clean up the collection, like, and get some different DVDs in there or whatnot. All right. There you go, Pam. How's that? Did we do all right? Let's see. I'm looking in the box to see if we got props from Mom. Or if she's, yeah. I don't see her talking, so she's probably like watching somebody else's fucking podcast right now instead of like, I need to go get my tinfoil hat back on. go see what's fucked up on the planet. Like, oh, so entertaining. All right. Yeah, I don't know where she's at. Anyway, we're gonna pretend that we did good there. Nice teamwork. Team therapy from the MF crew. All right, cool. Oh, there's a yep, thanks. All right, cool. Mom approves, so I guess we're all right.
All right, here we go.
She's out there yelling at me now. I'm right here. I'm like, all right, well, we must be having a little bit of a lag, which is understandable. All right, man. Well, you got anything else for us here today, or are you good to go? How's that?
No, I think we covered some stuff.
Right on.
Talked about the next moves and got a little therapy in.
Right on.
Seems like we hit the budgets.
Very cool. All right. Well, thanks again, man. Thanks for everything. It's been a kick in the ass. It's yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens next, but I like the swag ideas. I gotta nail our boy Nick down and get some design work done and figure out if we're gonna make some whatever that is. Get some swag going.
I just looked up and saw my fucking all black band sitting in front of me. I was like, we do what we want, bands.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, I was like, those could be sick.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see how it goes. We'll start with the little stuff first. Yeah. Right on. All right, dog. Well,
yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to call it good. We'll get the weekend edition going on tomorrow, live at noon. Again, Real Talk with Keith motherfucking Walker. If you have a topic or something you want to have chit-chatted about or any of that kind of stuff, hit me up in a comment box. Make sure you follow, push all the buttons, share, tell your friends if you got any. If you don't, go get some and then tell them about this, and then they'll really be your friend. Anyway, that's enough of that bullshit. Kasey, thanks again. Nice hanging out.
Sure.
All right, man. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Have a good one.
You too. Bye. Love you, man. Right on. All right. Well, there you go. Kasey was in the house. Hope you guys all enjoyed all of that. I always do. He's quite entertaining and interesting. He does always have some good stories, and we'll have him on again. And he kind of pays attention to some of this therapy shit. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes for the rest of you. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out and enjoying the experiment. And we will look to do more of that as well, so I can get a face in here to go with the conversations and all that. And like I said, tomorrow live at noon, we'll be back. In the morning, you get the readings, right? Go on Facebook. There's always a gratitude list, a gratitude chain going on. So make sure you check that out. Stay grateful, my friends, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. All right. Facebook is out. And then